What's up, my beautiful people? It's Aka here again, and today we're gonna be chit-chatting about my conclusion in Barcelona. It was so cool, my exhibition, my reviews of like I would do another residency like this or no. Yeah, I just want to help people out there, and so let's dig into it. So yes, I'm driving just because I need to go to this far place and there's gonna be a lot of traffic. Welcome back to Monterrey, Cheetos. So I was just like, let me just take you guys on the way and I'll just chit chat on the way. Right now I am back in Monterrey and it's quite nice, you know, like it's quite nice to be back. I think it was super worth it. Okay, that was the police. Time in Barcelona, it was super nice. It was so worth it. Like I feel like for all the artists out there, like yes, do a residency. Either you get an invitation or you pay for it or you get a scholarship on it. It's amazing. It's such a beautiful connection with like a different city, and I feel like you truly see the city. You truly see the city with like artistic and like business eyes, you know, so it's so interesting. And yeah, so right now I am in Monterrey. I'm back here and I'm planning to recording in my car also because my studio, it's my room and I'm converting my studio into like I'm converting my room into my studio, so it's a whole like logistics stuff. And for the exhibition, it was so cool. I feel like it also helped that B-Murals posted the flyer on their post in their stories and stuff, so a lot of people that I didn't know came to the exhibition. But I feel like I had the idea of boosting my flyer and giving it promotion and stuff, and that really helped. My camera is moving so much. The bumpy roads of Mexico. And also I did like in the exhibition, I did like a VR. I'm so happy with all the comments and feedback that I got back, and with B-Murals, like it was amazing. It was such a beautiful experience. I must say this residency, personally, review, you know, this residency compared to the other one that I did, this residency I was a lot of the times alone, like in the studio. So I feel like that really, I don't know, it was just, you know, being alone in the studio, it's amazing, don't get me wrong, but sometimes you kind of need to chit chat with other artists or to have like those creative moments and stuff. So I feel like if I'm going to a next residency, I'm gonna make sure that I'm with other people, like yes or yes. Like I truly believe that it was helping me a lot in Berlin. I kind of missed that, and also like arriving to a new city alone and then just like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Arriving to a new city alone and then you're alone in the studio, you're alone in your room, you know, like skating was the only thing that I was like meeting people outside, and like of course I met like other street artists and stuff, but yeah, it was interesting. It was like, I was like, well, you know, I'm alone, chica, like let's go. And the thing that I loved about the residency is like every 2 weeks we had a session, and it was a session, it was not about our work, but it was like about like, oh, how do you feel in the city? Do you need anything and stuff? Oh my, ay. Chicos, you're flying. Gosh, I'm gonna go on a highway. This is no bueno. This is such a Mexican thing to do, huh? It was a great experience. Like I must say, it was really nice. Just meeting a lot of people and stuff, and just focusing so much too. And being back home, it was such a like big change. Oh my gosh, I'm like trying to do like rocket science here. And coming back home, it was such a weird experience, I guess. Just like being away from home for so long. It's like, oh my god. Like, oh yeah. No, but I missed like tacos, and like I missed the people and the food and just the family and stuff. So yeah, the culture a little bit too. Yes, Barcelona was amazing. Such a good experience. I think a lot of great artists that I met, a lot of street artists too, and it was so cool to also at the end, I must say, like at the end it was a bit hard to leave my pieces there, but I was like, what am I gonna do with them back home? So yeah, why not? So I'll make another video of that if you guys want to check it out, how I pasted up all my artwork, well, most of it, in the street of Barcelona. It's quite interesting how the street works and the language in between the street. So if you're a street artist, you should, you know, yesterday you should have done research of this. You know, there's like a certain language inside the streets also for artists and stuff. So yes, I recommend you to investigate some of that stuff. At the end, it was a really good experience. I feel like just like really rich and really full of just so much stuff. Like I feel like it was this time period of like traveling, exploring the world, and then coming back to a studio alone, concentrated and just like producing, you know, taking out all the things that I had inside and like so ready to produce. Yeah, I feel like I'll definitely visit Barcelona again for work, of course, but living there, it was like, you know, it was a bit crazy. Like I feel like I am more of a quiet area girl, maybe, like not in the street. Like where I lived, you could, like sometimes I would wake up with the noises of the cars or with the traffic, so that was like not a really, I was like really centered, and I'm really grateful, but sometimes it was like, oh my god, like what's going on? Barcelona, it was cool, it was amazing. I'll definitely do another residency in another place, but yeah, just consider like these points of like, with who are you gonna live, if they give you accommodation, or like are they gonna give you materials or not, what is the commission that they have with you if you sell an artwork, or just really investigate well, like what are the lines and like the little, you know, words, the little text in the contract with them and stuff, like really important. Oh yeah, and the exhibition, it was so good. Like we hired this DJ, and we told her that we want to put like, well, she was dedicated more, she specialized or whatever, more in like Latin music, and we wanted Latin music because of the name of the exhibition, so everything was kind of connected. And then at one point in the exhibition, the director of the murals, me and the other artists, we talked in the microphone, and I must say, I was so nervous. Like I was so nervous, I didn't even know we were gonna talk. My heart was like rushing so much, and yeah, so at the beginning I was like, okay, you got this, and then after a while it was like perfect. Like I felt really comfortable talking on the microphone. So yeah, I feel like talking on the microphone, or like as an artist, you are always like, either you have interviews, you need to be in front of the camera, or someone records you with a video, or you know, like you go live somewhere and stuff, or like you have to talk about your work. Like I feel like those moments is just really important to, like, I don't know, maybe like practice, read on some stuff. Like I feel like as an artist, you have to, you know, be out there, right? Because we are, of course, we get like interviews, like we are also kind of like the person, you know, the artist. So it's quite interesting. And to be ready to talk in public. But in the exhibition, a lot of my friends came, and people that I didn't know, and a lot of like tagging and stuff. So super important, leaving your Instagram. I feel like leaving your Instagram is so important. I'm gonna say, in the exhibition I had this idea of doing like a giveaway of one of my pieces that I didn't expose in the exhibition, because I had so many pieces. So they scan a QR code, so they enter the giveaway. Yeah, make like a community and like an engagement one-on-one with the people. So one of the girls won, and I gave her one of the tiny sculptures. Yeah, I thought it was super nice. Like after a few days, she came to the studio and picked it up, and it was so nice to talk to like people. She was like, oh, I wanted to talk to you, but you were so busy. And I was like, that's so nice, that's super cute. And yeah, at the end I just felt so happy, you know, like at the last few weeks that I was in Barcelona, I was like enjoying it so much. Like I feel like I was like so concentrated in the exhibition, like oh my god, I need to relax, like enjoy Barcelona too. And I went skating and stuff for like the final days. So yeah, I'm gonna miss Barcelona, but I'm ready to tackle Mexico. So right now I just arrived home, back from the traffic. Yeah, just like apply to residencies, do some work. Yeah, not much. I'll keep you updated on what's up with my projects here in Mexico. Hopefully the next video is gonna be recorded in my studio. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you around. Lego.